QuestLogger XL is a simple, lightweight project management and task scheduling program that runs entirely in Microsoft Excel. Users can create detailed tasks, add notes, track them on a calendar, and share tasks with other users to maintain full visibility and accountability on assigned tasks in a busy, fast-paced environment. Whether you're an individual contributor, a manager, or an area-level executive, QuestLogger can help you delegate your time effectively and make room for everything on your plate. In this short video, I'll go over how to use QuestLogger XL effectively. The link to my GitHub page, where you can download the program yourself, is in the description. In order to create tasks, just click the New Task button with the picture of a writing hand. This will bring up the New Task Creation window, which will have 3 entry boxes. The first one will be the task name, which will also become the name of the task sheet. The second entry is the due date for the task. You can also click the button with the picture of the calendar on it and get an interactive date picker to easily fill this box. The last box is a description of the task, which should contain helpful details about what needs to be completed. Once all of these boxes are appropriately filled, click the Create button to generate the new task as a new sheet. It's that simple. You'll now notice that the task has its own separate sheet. All tasks are assigned to their own sheet, and the order of the sheet in the workbook is kept automatically sorted by the status of the due date. For example, past due tasks will show first. In this task sheet, the description we've set shows up as well as a status identifier and a due date. Both the description and the due date can be edited at any time. For example, you can push back the due date as necessary or add additional information in the task description. You have multiple actions available to you. There are multiple buttons in the top right corner of the sheet. Let's go through these one by one. New comment. When you click this button, a new comment input will appear. This lets you place a note or comment in chronological order in the task sheet. Once the comment is created, you'll note that today's date is automatically added to the note. Once notes are placed, they can be edited as long as they were placed on today's date. Older notes cannot be edited. Export PDF. This button allows you to save a PDF of the current task somewhere to your computer. This can be useful in a variety of ways, like status reports. Save task. This button will save an individual task sheet as a CSV file. These CSV files can be shared between users of QuestLogger XL and imported into the program, as we'll see later. This way, users can offload or share individual tasks and keep a record of all notes and descriptions when doing so. Mark complete. This button is used when the task has been completed and no longer needs a follow-up or to be managed actively. For example, if my task was to call back a client, once that callback is completed, my task is marked complete and will disappear from the workbook entirely unless I create a new task to call back that client again. When the task is marked as complete, there is also an option to save a PDF of the completed task to the computer for archival purposes. Clicking the Alert button with a picture of a bell will show a reminder screen that summarizes upcoming tasks and past due tasks. This screen shows automatically when the program is opened. Clicking the View Calendar button with a picture of a calendar will show a digital calendar that also shows task due dates at a glance. Days with upcoming tasks are marked in orange, whereas days with past due tasks are marked in red. By clicking on a day, you can see what tasks are due on that day and directly navigate to those task sheets. One of the most powerful features of QuestLogger XL is the ability to search through all tasks by keyword and quickly find information about them. Just click the Search Tasks button with a picture of a magnifying glass. This will bring up the task browsing interface. This interface consists of 3 columns and a search bar. By default, all tasks are listed here, including the solitary task that we created earlier. Querying the search bar will look through all task titles and return relevant results. You can then click on tasks directly to highlight them and jump to their task sheet. Clicking on the Developer menu option with a picture of a gear will bring that menu up on the screen. Here, you can use some basic debugging tools. For example, delete all tasks will remove all active tasks and return the program to a blank state. Show documentation gives a program summary, which is a helpful program resource. Earlier, we talked about how you can save an individual task to your computer and share it with other users. To import tasks, all you need to do is click the Import Tasks button with a picture of an incoming envelope. Navigate to and select the CSV file you saved earlier, and it will import the file successfully with all notes and information attached. Mass exporting tasks work similarly to saving individual tasks. A CSV file is created and can be stored on your computer. Rather than containing the information for just one task, this CSV will contain information on all tasks currently in the program. This is very useful for backing up data or for updating versions of QuestLogger. Simply save your tasks, download the newest version, and re-import your tasks as CSV. I hope this program overview can be a good resource for users of QuestLogger XL. Remember, if you have other questions about the program that I didn't cover in this video, you can always leave a comment on the GitHub linked in the video description or reach me directly through my email address provided in the program documentation. Enjoy!